Good morning students, we are on chapter number 4, that is business services. Till now we have completed with meaning and characteristics of business services. Today we are going to do kinds of services. Now services can broadly be classified into 3 categories. First one is your business service. Now these are those services which ensures a smooth running of all the economic activities, say transportation, warehousing, communication, etc. But when we are talking about social services, these are those kind of services which are done not with the motive to earn profit, but to have a social welfare of our country and to improve the standard of living of our country, or we can say of the weaker sections of the society. When we are opening schools for the poor children, we are opening schools or the hospitals for the poor people, this will all be coming under the case of social services. Coming to the next one, that is personal services. Now these are those kinds of services which are being designed and customized as per the needs and wants of the consumer. Okay, now services offered by the restaurants, these are being customized. The one who wants continental will going to have a continental, the one who wants to have a Rajasthani khana will going to have that particular thing. So beauty salon, event managers, travel agents, these will all be coming under the category of personal services. They render the services according to the needs, desires and the wants of consumers. Now we are going to take the first kind of service, that is banking. Now banking in India is regulated by Indian Banking Regulation Act 1949. Now as per this particular act, banking means it is an institution which accepts the deposits from the general public, which is repayable on demand. That deposit is repayable on demand. Now whenever you just approach to bank, he is always ready to just return back your money which is there in the account. So it is repayable on demand either with the help of check or draft, and sometimes the bank is also lending money to the needy people in the form of loans. So this is the definition, that it is that institution which performs the business of banking by accepting deposits from the public, which is repayable on demand either through check or through draft, and lending the money to the general public. Coming to the next one, types of banks account. Now first one is your saving account. Saving account is that account which is generally opened by the households with a small amount of money. The main purpose of opening saving account is to just inculcate the habit of savings in the households. Okay, now such kind of accounts can be operated n number of times by the account holders. Interest is paid according to that of the account holders at a predetermined rate. The interest rate may vary from bank to bank, and the account holder is provided with the passbook and your checkbook and ATM or debit card. Coming to the next one, that is your current account. Now such account is usually being opened by the business organizations. No interest is payable on such kind of account, but you can operate n number of times the day this particular account. Additional facilities are also being provided in current accounts, such as overdraft facility, cash credit facility, in which you can withdraw the amount more than what is being lying in your account. This is known as your overdraft account. So they are generally recorded, their response, and we can say that a record, their statement of balance is being recorded periodically, say after 3 months, after 6 months, to just check the credit score of the person. Next one is your RD account. When a certain sum of amount which is being deposited at a regular interval of time for a fixed period of time, it is known as recurring deposit account. Okay, when I am depositing 5,000 per month for 5 years, it will be considered as a recurring deposit account. The interest rate is quite higher than that of the savings account, and the interest rate depends upon the amount of money which you are actually depositing at the regular period of time, along with that of the period for which you are actually taking. A person can also obtain loan against the RD account. Okay, loan is also available against the RD account if account holder withdraws money before maturity date. Now suppose if I have taken an RD for 5 years, and if I am withdrawing that particular RD before maturity, that is 5 years, at that time either I will be losing the interest or else I will be getting the interest at a lower rate. Coming to the next one, that is fixed deposit account. It is quite different that of RD account. In RD account, a certain sum is being regularly paid at a fixed interval of time for a fixed period of time. But when we are talking about fixed deposit, it is one time deposit done for a fixed period of time. Say 1 lakh rupees I have deposited for the period of 5 years. So this is known as FD account. Now in FD account, the interest rate is quite higher because once the amount is being done and it is being completed and it is being stuck with the bank for a longer period of time. Now you can minimum for 7 days you can have a FD with that of the 10 years. It is also repayable along with that of the interest at the time of maturity. Loan is also being applicable to this particular FD account. That means a loan is also being available to the customers when they are operating with the FD account. And if you are just doing the premature withdrawal, that means if you are withdrawing the money before maturity, at that time you loses the interest, or else you are being provided with the interest at a lower rate. So we have done all the 4 kinds of accounts: saving account, current account, RD account and FD account. Saving account is to just promote the saving habits among the people. Okay, interest rate is being predetermined by the bank. It is quite low, but it's there. Okay, now but when we are talking about the current account, it is generally being operated by business organizations, and you will find that no interest is being paid, but you can operate this particular account n number of times in a day, and generally it is for that of the transactional purposes. Next one is your RD account, a fixed certain sum of money when it is being deposited at a regular interval of time for a fixed period, then it is known as your RD account. I have given you the example: if 5,000 rupees amount is deposited every month for 5 years, then it will be considered as an RD account. Interest rate is quite higher than that of saving account here, and loan is also being provided to the customers on such kind of RD account. Same is the case with FD account also. Loan is being provided, interest is higher than that of RD account, but a one-time deposit is being done for a fixed period of time in case of FD account. So here we have completed with our topic types of accounts and types of services. Thanks, have a good day.